Hello and welcome today. So glad that you've chosen to tune in for this update, and I hope that you're all having a wonderful weekend. So I'm here with quite an interesting story. This is breaking news, and we all knew that this has been quite an eventful week for the British royal family. There's been a lot going on, quite a few developments, but here we are here to cover Prince Harry, who today has applied for a judicial review of a Home Office decision not to allow him to personally pay for police protection for himself and his family when they are in the UK. So a legal representative for the Sussexes has confirmed this. So we're going to get into a full statement from Prince Harry's legal spokesperson on this, and it's going to shed quite a bit of light on the whole police protection situation that the Sussexes, are in right now, and you will see why he is appealing that judicial review. So let's go into this. The statement says, Prince Harry inherited a security risk at birth for life. He remains sixth in line to the throne, served 2 tours of combat duty in Afghanistan, and in recent years his family has been subjected to well-documented neo-Nazi and extremist threats. While his role within the institution has changed, his profile as a member of the royal family has not, nor has the threat to him and his family. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex personally fund a private security team for their family, yet that security cannot replicate the necessary police protection needed whilst in the UK. In the absence of such protection, Prince Harry and his family are unable to return to his home. The Duke first offered to pay personally for UK police protection for himself and his family in January of 2020 at Sandringham. That offer was dismissed. He remains willing to cover the cost of security as not to impose on the British taxpayer. As is widely known, others who have left public office and have an inherent threat risk receive police protection at no cost to them. The goal for Prince Harry has been simple: to ensure the safety of himself and his family while in the UK, so his children can know his home country. During his last visit to the UK in 2021 to unveil a statue in honor of his late mother, his security was compromised due to the absence of police protection whilst leaving a charity event. The statement goes on to say, after another attempt at negotiations was rejected, he sought a judicial review in September 2021 to challenge the decision-making behind the security procedures in hopes that this could be re-evaluated for obvious and necessary protection required. The UK will always be Prince Harry's home and a country he wants his wife and children to be safe in. With the lack of police protection comes too great a personal risk. Prince Harry hopes that his petition, after close to 2 years of pleas for security in the UK, will resolve this situation. It is due to a leak in a UK tabloid. With surreptitious timing, we feel it necessary to release a statement setting the facts straight. So, as you can see, this is why this has gone public. Wow, what a revelation that is. So another UK tabloid, all this information, so they've had come out instantly, getting out ahead and setting the record straight. So guys, what do you think about this? He wants to pay personally for his UK police protection for himself and his family, but that offer that he made to them in January of 2020 was dismissed. Can you imagine that? He was willing to cover the cost of the UK security out of his own pocket so as not to impose on the British taxpayer. They did want to be financially independent, and yet that was turned down. Now, this is quite interesting to me. As we know, there is a family member there who, talked about his inability to sweat at some point, and he gets full police protection. And he is lower in, the line to the throne, but his security detail has not been pulled from him. And I believe that they still protect him at the British taxpayers' cost. We know there are several other members of the royal family who are not, senior working members who have police protection, who have the taxpayer dollars or pounds rather in the UK. They're working for them. So why Prince Harry's request is being rebuffed is absolutely ridiculous. He wants to pay for this himself, and as he said right here, he wants his children to know his home country. So there is always that. I know that there are quite a few people who don't want Harry's kids in that environment, but we have to respect the fact that that is still his home. There is quite a culture there that he possibly wants his children to also be involved in. It is part of their heritage as well, so we've got to always keep that in mind. He wants them to know their home country on his side, and he wants them to be safe. So this is reasonable. I hope that, something is reached that is, makes sense for the whole situation, and that him and his family can feel safe while they are in the UK, no matter what his role within the institution is. We all know he is still sixth in line to the throne, and his children as well are also in line to the throne. Is it too much to ask for them to be safe? I don't think so. And they have been paying out of pocket for their own protection with private security in the US, but we know that the threat assessment sometimes can be different with different locations. So I hope that, common sense can prevail here. He is, they say, a prince of the realm, so can common sense prevail on that end? I think it should. So let me know your thoughts. I'm very interested to know your thoughts about this statement. And from Prince Harry's legal spokesperson, I would love to know your thoughts in the comments section. So jump right in there and share your thoughts. So with a bit more of checking, I've realized that there was an article published on the 15th of this month, which is titled, "Give Me Back My Bodyguards. Prince Harry Threatens Legal Action Against the UK Government and Demands Return of Taxpayer-Funded Security 2 years after," and then they use that word, that you're seeing there, drama began. We know that term Megxit is rooted in a lot of, racism and just a lot of negativity against the Duchess of Sussex. So as you can see right there, he's trying to correct the narrative, set the record straight. So as I read the statement, I thought that it was a leak that would come out. Well, it had already come out. So it came out on the 15th. Who knows, perhaps someone wanted to distract attention from someone else that is facing legal issues there in that family. But here's Prince Harry setting the record straight. He said he will not be tabloid fodder, and he's not going to be allowing himself to be scapegoated for other members there. So he doesn't want it at taxpayer-funded cost. And who knows, the paper that published this is possibly going to get a legal note as well. Who knows? So let me know what you think once again. Hoping that, Prince Harry gets his UK protection that he wants, with all of the threat assessment that is going on in real time, as they work with the local law enforcement agencies there in the UK. He deserves it, and he will pay out of pocket. So this is great, and I want to know your thoughts once again. So before we log off, I would like to say thank you to my Patreon, PayPal, and membership supporters. Special thank you right now to you who support this channel financially. Your giving means so much, and I just love you so much from the bottom of my heart. And we're back with comment of the day. We're going to share a comment from one of my Patreon supporters. Let's start off with Scotty Brown, who commented on my video where we talked about Duchess Meghan winning against the Mail on Sunday. And he says this: "I'm amazed that the Mail on Sunday missed a golden opportunity to stand tall and tell the whole truth. It blew its opportunity by continuing to publish and spread misinformation, misleading information, in that it didn't provide the whole truth about payment of Meghan's attorney fees, which are nearing $2 million in an undisclosed amount for copyright infringements, which could be millions of dollars. Such a missed opportunity for the Viscount to rejoin humanity and uphold journalistic ideals of truthful reporting and ethical standards. If ethics are poor at the top, that behavior is copied down through the organization. Robert Noyce. That was a quote by him. And he goes on to say, be that as it may, we know the truth. Madam Duchess Meghan won her court case and substantial damages. Thank you, Scotty Brown, for leaving that comment on my membership tab. Thank you so much right there. And here's another comment on the same story from my Patreon supporter, Betty Wright, who wrote and said on the same story, what a humongous victory for our girl, Duchess Meghan. So happy and glad that the truth came to light. Victory. And then she has that peace sign emoji, has prevailed, and a few other emojis, praying emoji. What a day to rejoice that was for Meghan and all of the Sussex supporters. Thank you so much for that. And one more from Connie Balmer, who says, great news. Thanks be to God of justice, and her praying emoji. And indeed, we are praising God for that great victory. The Sussexes continue to win, and we're continuing to pray for them. Thank you so much to you, Scotty Brown, Betty Wright, and Connie Balmer. Once again, leave all your thoughts below, and if you'd like your comment to be featured, you be sure to check out this channel and become a supporter for this channel, whether on membership or Patreon or PayPal. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you all. Have a great day. Thank you for those who like, comment, and share. I appreciate you all so much. Have a wonderful day wherever you are, and I will catch you in the next one. I love you all so much. Have a blessed one.